Hello and welcome to Boring Dad Gaming, where today we're going to be taking a look at another game on the channel. As part of my Games I Love series, looking at games from the past that are among my personal favourites. And if I had to pick a favourite game, it would probably be Witcher 3. If I was to pick a second favourite, it would probably be the Mass Effect series. Absolutely loved it. Played through multiple times in the past, but not for a few years. I'm actually playing the Legendary Edition, which I picked up a few years ago now in a 90% off sale. I think it was criminal value because not only do you get Mass Effects 1, 2 and 3 in this package, you get every single piece of DLC. I think it's about 40 pieces of DLC they've released across the series, and I think there's pre-order bonuses and stuff that have all been lumped in together in this one package, which is incredible. But since buying it, I've only loaded it up for like a minute, I think, to check that it worked. Been caught up on other stuff, but I thought, this series on this channel this year, it's a great opportunity for me to revisit games that, are just among my favourites. And we're going to be starting off with 2007's Mass Effect 1. And my plan is to do, a playthrough across all three games. Mass Effect 2 is probably my personal highlight of the series. I just think it's very close to my perfect game. But Mass Effect 1, set everything up, get the ball rolling there, and it's got some of the best characters from the series in this game, some of which return in other episodes, not all of them. And again, depending sometimes on the choices you make. Choices play a big part in this series, and it's a great example of seeing those choices continue throughout the rest of the games. I know the ending of Mass Effect 3 was a bit controversial at the time, but ignoring that, there's about 100 hours worth of great sci-fi RPG here. So let's start with Mass Effect 1. Here we go. Okay. Gonna have some mass nostalgia here. The soundtrack as well. It probably doesn't get mentioned as much as other aspects of it, but the soundtrack for the series is absolutely incredible. We're going to start new career.
Welcome to Alliance Military Database. Classified information requested. Establishing secure connection. Secure connection confirmed.
Right, so we're going to be entering a new ID. Creating a new character from scratch, and I always play FemShep. Always. So we're going to do custom female.
Please log in to access.
I've just played Knights of the Old Republic on the channel as part of this series, and obviously that features the voice acting talents of Jennifer Hale, who obviously voices the FemShep character as well. Now, I normally go with like a boring dad name, don't I? But maybe we'll just be boring. Boring Shepherd. That's our name.
Warning, data corruption detected. Please reconstruct profile. Confirm pre-service history.
So you get a little background thing, and this doesn't really do much apart from, sometimes you'll encounter people from your past and go off on little side quests and stuff. So I'm not going to read all of these, but Spacer, you're basically, you're born in the military and you spend all your time in the fleet. Colonist. Colonist is quite a fun one because this does tie in with some of the major side content of the game. You were born and raised on Mindoir, a small border colony in the Attican Traverse. When you were 16, slavers raided Mindoir, slaughtering your family and friends. You were saved by a passing Alliance patrol and you enlisted with the military a few years later. So I'm going to go with that. I'm going to go Colonist.
Confirm psychological profile.
Again, similar to the last one, Sole Survivor. During your service, a mission you're on went horribly wrong. War hero. Ruthless. That would do well for a Renegade run. I think I'm going to go Paragon run. I'm going to make some Renegade choices that I find funny, but I'm not going to do a full Renegade run. Let's go Soul Survivor.
Confirm military specialization.
Now, I've played Mass Effect one in particular so many times. I've done a full playthrough of every single class, and the thing is, I like every single class. Soldier, I think, is probably a bit vanilla, although it does have its benefits. But I kind of like the ones that mix and match different skill trees. So basically, you've got Soldier, like his full military weapons. You've got Engineer that does sort of more tech skills, tend to use a pistol as a weapon. Adept is full biotic, so kind of the magic, if you like, of the Mass Effect universe. Infiltrator kind of mixes, it's kind of like a sniper but with tech skills. Sentinel is like a biotic mixed with a tech, which can be quite good. And then Vanguard, which is sort of biotic and weapons. Now Vanguard is quite fun. I think one of my favourite builds in the Mass Effect 3 multiplayer was actually Vanguard. Whether or not it's good for Mass Effect 1, it's not as good for Mass Effect 1 is the thing. Because you kind of want to keep a bit of distance with enemies. I'm tempted to go Sniper. I'm going to think about this for a sec. Hang on. I think I'm going to go Adept. Particularly in Mass Effect 2 and 3, I find the Adept class really fun to play. Let's do that. It's not quite as effective here. Bonus talent. So if I've got a pistol as standard, it might be good to take sniper rifles, just for like some longer distance stuff. Shotguns are good too for things because some things just get right up in your face. This is hard. I like all of the options. I think I convinced myself. Let's go shotgun.
Facial identification.
I'm going to change the appearance, but I'll pause here while I'm doing that. Yeah, this is where I end up. I always make this pretty much the same character in Mass Effect. Femshep, I always go red hair, green eyes. Kind of like that look. Let's finalize.
Profile reconstruction complete.
Boring Shepherd, Colonist, Soul Survivor, Adept, Shotguns. Let's go. Yes.
Identification confirmed.
We'll go normal combat. I have done it like in Nightmare. I don't think I've gone as far as Insanity. I've definitely done Veteran and Hardcore. Maybe I'll go Veteran. Hopefully I know what I'm doing. Yeah, that's all fine. Autosave is fine. Let's do it.
Well, what about Shepard? She grew up in the colonies.
Dina!
She knows how tough life can be out there. Her parents were killed when slavers attacked Mindwar.
She saw her whole unit die on a cruise. She could have some serious emotional scars.
Every soldier has scars. Shepard's a survivor.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
That's the only kind of
damn
person
it,
who can
Dina.
protect the galaxy.
I'll make the
Dina so
call.
much. In the year 2148, explorers on Mars discovered the remains of an ancient spacefaring civilization. The decades that followed, these mysterious artifacts revealed startling new technologies, enabling travel to the furthest stars. The basis for this incredible technology was a force that controlled the very fabric of space and time. They called it the greatest discovery in human history. The galaxy calls it Mass Effect. Just about got through there in time. The Normandy. Oh, I love the Normandy.
The Arcturus Prime relay is in range. Initiating transmission sequence.
That is Seth Green, for anyone who was wondering.
We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot. Acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit. Board is green. Approach run has begun. Hitting the relay in 3, 2, 1. Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I'll decide that.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment, so you hate him.
Cough.
You remember to zip up your
Same
jumpsuit
voice
on the way
actor.
out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead, so that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story, but only an idiot believes the official story.
I think he's right.
They don't send Spectres on shakedown runs.
So there's more going on here than the captain's letting on.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance Brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
I'm on my way.
Is it me or does the Captain always sound a little pissed off?
Only when he's talking to you, Joker.
I think that's just Keith David. I think he has a very angry voice by default. Can I talk to these guys right now?
You probably don't want to keep the captain waiting, Commander.
I'll decide that.
The Captain's waiting for you in the comm room, Commander.
It's a power move, taking my time. I've spent so many hours on this ship.
He's a Spectre. They're always on a mission.
And we're getting dragged right along with him.
Relax, Presley. You're gonna give yourself an ulcer.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest.
Sorry, Commander. Just having a chat with Adams down at engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location from scans and sensors, cutting-edge technology. The Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheaper, less chance of security leaks too. Plus there's Nihilus. It's pretty obvious this shakedown run is just a cover.
For what?
Damned if I know, Commander. We're out here on false pretenses. I'm not a fan of being left in the dark.
You don't trust Nihilus.
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War, lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
Nihilus is no ordinary Turian.
You've got that right, Commander. We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command. And they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
Alright. What else we got? Where was Jenkins?
I grew up on Eden Prime, Doc. It's not the kind of place Spectres visit. There's something Nihilus isn't telling us about this mission. What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
Marines are meant to fight. You just fix us up and we're done.
I know how things work, Commander. I've seen my share of combat, but it's foolish to go looking for trouble. You could both take a lesson from the captain. He's not afraid of combat, but he knows the value of restraint, too.
Sorry, Doc, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I heard Nihilus once took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself. Man, I can't believe I'm on a mission with an actual Spectre.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
Why don't we have any of our own people in there?
Spectres usually come from the Council races, like the Turians. We've been trying to get a human accepted into their ranks for years now. So far, it hasn't happened.
Hey, Commander, you'd make a good Spectre. You're always getting
Foreshadowing.
dropped into impossible situations, forced to survive unbeatable odds, just like you on Akuz.
I try not to think about Akuz.
Yeah, shut up,
Sorry,
Jenkins.
Commander. I didn't mean to offend you. I respect what you did there. We all do.
Let's not dwell on the past, Commander. Was there something else you needed?
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
Just treat this like every other assignment you've had and everything will work out.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself on Akuz. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
You're young, Corporal. You have a long career ahead of you. Don't do something stupid to mess it up.
Foreshadowing.
I'm not going to screw this up.
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
I got renegade points for that. Why did I get renegade points? I'm not sure. Nihilus.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
What about?
I'm interested in this world we're going to, Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
I've never been there.
But you know of it. It's become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it, really?
If you've got something to say, just say it.
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the Commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
I figured there was something you weren't telling us.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir?
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
Why didn't we keep the beacon for ourselves?
You humans don't have the best reputation. Some species see you as selfish, too unpredictable, too independent, even dangerous.
Sharing that beacon will improve relations with the Council. Plus, we need their scientific expertise. They know more about the Protheans than we do.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
What's going on, Captain?
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
Not many could have survived what you went through on Akuz. You showed a remarkable will to live, a particularly useful talent. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
I assume this is good for the Alliance.
Earth needs this, Shepard. We're counting on you.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Get down!
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need...
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5. Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
What an opening.
Engaging stealth systems. Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you're coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
Ready and able, sir.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck!
Let's get out there.
We are approaching drop point 2.
Ship perimeter secured, Commander.
Guns out.
This place got hit hard, Commander. Hostile.
What the hell are those?
Gas bags. Don't worry, they're harmless.
We're in the area. Yeah, they are harmless. You can shoot them, though.
Damn!
Pow! Teach them to be harmless and full of
All
gas.
targets down.
Anything up here? Aha! Hardened weave. I'll take all that. What's the run? Ah, space. What was that I just opened? Okay, so that's the... Shift is the allied menu. Anyone can use any weapons. I'm going to stick with the pistol for now. What have I got? So I've got warp and throw. Caden's got throw and sabotage. Okay, so he's a... was it infiltrator? Was a tech plus biotic? Jenkins is just a soldier. I can holster my weapon.
Oh god. What happened
here? We're going to find out. Jenkins! No! Let's, what do we do with Kaidan? Blow it up. Oh, warp it. Yeah, where is Jenkins? Oh, he's over here. Damn. Okay. And straight over him.
Ripped right through his shields. They're out of chance.
We'll see that he receives a proper service once the mission
Jenkins
is complete. But
is
I
the
need
best
you
of
to
us.
stay focused.
Aye, aye, man.
That gas bag was probably responsible. Oh wow, there's another one of these. Okay. Why don't we... Oh, he's still charging that, is he? Oh, we've got to
I've got some burned out buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies. I'm gonna check it out. I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site.
What's my quick save? Oh, okay, F5. That's good. Can I... Ah, I can sight a bit better. Take care of the gas bags. Ah, I thought there was some stuff around here to loot. Mind if I do? Got some midi gel. Nothing up there. Don't think so. Okay. The maps are a bit like KOTOR, Knights of the Old Republic, in that they're kind of wide corridors, really, a lot of the time. Oh, there you go. Pick up the space racist. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Some gas. Kaidan.
Thanks for your help, Commander. I didn't think I was gonna make it. Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, ma'am?
Are you wounded, Williams?
A few scrapes and burns, nothing serious. The others weren't so lucky. Oh man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
You abandoned them.
Any idea what kind of enemy we're facing?
I think they're Geth.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
We could use your help, Williams.
Aye, aye, ma'am. It's
For this one mission before you get dumped to the Normandy, never to return. Have you seen Nihilus?
Have you seen a Turian Spectre around here?
There aren't any Turians on Eden Prime. None that I've ever met. Not sure I'd be able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
If you saw this guy, you'd know. Carries enough firepower to wipe out a whole platoon. Luckily, he's on our side.
Sorry. Like I said, no Turians.
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area. Seemed like a routine patrol, until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Alright, let's go.
Move out!
A bit of looting first.
The beacon's at the far end of this trench.
Okay, they could be worth equipping. Ooh, a new armor. Okay, let's have a look at these things. So on my pistol... Organics. We're not really fighting organics on this level. I might not do those. Minus 15% cooldown reduction target. Okay, maybe. And then there's the armor. What do we get? Wait. Oh, Scorpion. Here we go. So, yeah, that's better than mine in every respect. So I'll equip that. There we go. Did I see it had a mod? Hardened weave, 10% hardening. Protection against biotic and tech attacks. Sure, I'll take that. Probably didn't get a lot else so far. There we go. What do you want me here? Take cover. Gaiden, get one of those. Something around there. This way. Is that level? Alright, we'll take a level. What's my shortcut for that? Oh, that's not it. Maybe just on here. Squad. Okay, so I've got 9 points to distribute. Singularity I like. We'll be a while till we unlock that though. I need to be getting into pistols. So let's why can't I unlock pistols? Maybe I can only take it so far for now, I guess. Adept. Yeah, let's get some in that. Charm is always useful. And let's put some into warp as well. Caden. Electronics would be good to unlock. Ash. Some soldier. Assault rifle. Cool. Sniper rifle, rifle, combat sensor.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
You think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the camp. It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Change of plans, Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
Pretty much it. Yeah, who should I give the sniper rifle to? Probably Ash as the soldier. Just any one of us who'd really be able to use it. Yeah. Not amazing, but sure. I'm going to put the combat sensor on my pistol as well. You can kind of see enemies a little bit clearer on the mini-map. I think also the combat sensors, some enemies jam your signal, and the combat sensors can combat that. Actually,
like
meaning
they
you
hit
can
the
still
camp
see
hard.
things.
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up.
Husks.
Oh god, they're still alive.
What did the Geth do to them?
Shit. Okay, let's get a warp off. Maybe Caden to throw. It's not gonna work. Try and throw. Ash just starts firing up. New pistol, new shotgun. That could be useful. Let's take a look at those. So more damage, slightly less accurate. I'll take it though. Transfer the updates, grades. Scimitar 2, more damage. Yeah, we'll take that. Guess I'll put those on there. I don't know if the husks count as organic. I'm kind of assuming they count as robotic.
That door, it's closed. Security lock's engaged.
Pistol, sniper rifle. Alright, let's check the pistol for Caden. Right, let's do it. Oh, I've got this minigame. I kind of forgot about this. Ah. Oop, I'll put that there.
Humans, thank the Maker.
Hurry, close the door before they come back.
Don't worry, we'll protect you.
Thank you. I think we'll be okay now. It looks like everyone's gone.
You're Dr. Warren, the one in charge of the excavation. Do you know what happened to the beacon?
It was moved to the spaceport this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to help pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape? No hope? No. I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. 1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the Destroyers, bringers of darkness, heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him, the Prophet, leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack.
That's impossible. Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He couldn't have been here.
I'm sorry, Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network, remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
We have unearthed the heart of evil. awakened the beast, unleashed the darkness.
He's not wrong.
Please, this isn't the time.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
You can't stop it. Nobody can stop it. Night is falling. The darkness of eternity.
Hush, Manuel. Go lie down. You'll feel better once the medication kicks in.
Anything to loot in here? I don't think so. Let's get on. Saren.
Saren?
Great villain.
Nihilus. This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
Bang.
What is that? Off in the distance.
It's a ship. Look at the size of it.
I got my sniper out. Sniper. Aha.
Everybody stay calm out there. We're coming out, we're not armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
You're okay now. Nobody's gonna hurt you.
Those things were crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
I still can't believe it. When we saw that ship, I thought it was all over.
It showed up right before the attack. Knew it was trouble the second I saw it, so we made a break for the sheds.
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
The three of us were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
Do you know anything about the Prothean beacon they dug up?
We're just farmers. We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us. Not until now.
What else can you tell me about the ship you saw?
I was too busy running to get a clear look at it. I think it landed over near the spaceport.
Tell them about the noise, Cole. That awful noise.
It was emitting some kind of signal as it descended. It sounded like the shriek of the damned. Only it was coming from inside your own head.
It was probably trying to block communications.
Whatever it was, felt like it was tearing right through my skull. Almost made it impossible to think.
I have to go.
Hey, Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
You have something to tell me, Cole?
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring, nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
What kind of packages?
I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
We're risking our lives to save this colony. You sure there's nothing else in here that could help us out?
Yeah, there's one more thing. I was gonna sell it after this was over, but you probably deserve it more than I do.
Who's your contact at the spaceport, Cole? What's his name?
He's not a bad guy. I don't want to get him in trouble. Besides, I'm not a snitch.
He might have something to do with this whole attack, Cole. We need his name. It's important.
Yeah, okay, you're right. His name's Powell. Works the docks at the spaceport, if he's still alive.
I have to go.
Good luck.
Okay, so what do they get? Okay, Stinger 2 and a combat sensor. Okay, let's have a look at that. What am I using at the moment? Edge 1. So Stinger 2 is a massive upgrade. Damage, accuracy, all good stuff. Let's give Kaidan my old pistol. Combat sensor doesn't really do a lot for the party members, so I won't worry about that right now. Ooh, who might have electronics? Can I not? Maybe Kaidan won't do it either. I think as long as there's someone in the party who can do it, your leader can do it. I don't think I can switch characters. Can I? No, I don't think so. Standing on the fire. We're okay. Nihilus.
It's Nihilus.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
What are you doing sneaking around back there?
I'm sorry, I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
I need to know how Nihilus died.
The other one got here first. He was waiting when your friend showed up. He called him Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
Where'd Saren go after he killed Nihilus?
He jumped on the cargo train and headed over to the other platform. Probably going after the beacon. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
You're Cole's contact here on the docks for the smuggling ring.
What? No! I mean, what does it matter now? So I'm a smuggler, who cares? My supervisor's dead, the entire crew's dead. Doesn't matter now, does it?
Anything hidden nearby that we could use against the Geth?
A shipment of grenades came through last week. Nobody notices if a few small pieces go missing from the military orders.
You greedy son of a bitch! We're out here trying to protect your sorry ass, and all you can think about is how you can rip us off?
I never thought you'd actually need those grenades. Who'd want to attack Eden Prime? We're just a bunch of farmers. How was I supposed to know?
Just give me the grenades.
They're yours. Take them. My smuggling days are over, I swear.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
Right, so I've probably got a grenades. There we go. So I remember how the grenades work. Anyway, we got incoming. Hang on, let's just that. How do I do the medi? That's a grenade. How do I do the medi-gel? What have I done now? What was F? Oh, that's melee. What's H? Oh, that's holster. What's the shortcut for the... Hang on, I'm going to have to look it up. What's the shortcut for the medi-gel? V. Okay. This Kaidan's got a little bit of a whoopsie. Now they're right here. Okay. From Mass Effect 2 onwards, they got a lot better with like the biotic abilities in particular, being able to kind of arc them around obstacles. I thought that was a pretty good addition. Where are you? Oh wow, okay. Sniper might be good here. Gotcha. I'm sure there's stuff to loot here. Come on. They'll happily keep shooting all day, hitting nothing. Can hit one from there. Try a grenade, actually. No? Ah. If I open my inventory after a fight, it's because sometimes the loot you get through the fight by defeating enemies kind of gets registered then.
Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
Ah, the bombs. Take these down.
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down!
What's the last one? Yeah, loads of time. All good, man. Don't think there's much over there. Ooh, a new assault rifle. I'm gonna give that to Ash. What do we? I'm probably not going to use Ash a lot, so why don't we give radioactive rounds to Kaidan? Crap. Kaidan, throw. Where are they seeing people? Alright. We'll get to the beacon. Let's just loot the stuff we can loot here first. Ooh, shield regenerator. Could be useful. Put that on. Oh, it's heavy armor. Okay. Don't think even Ash can use that yet. Let's give Kaidan cooldown reduction. I'll do for now. We will come back and investigate the Prothean beacon. Fear not. There's a few bits and bobs to loot here first. Scimitar, Banshee, assault. Banshee 2 assault rifle, okay. I might give that to myself for now. Even though it's probably not that useful for me. Just because Ash isn't going to be a regular in my party. I don't really get on with Ash, to be honest. She's the one duff character in the game. IMO, of course. I do have my favourites, which I'll be picking up as ASAP. Recoil damper, improved sighting. Okay. Look at those. I'll take that for now. Is that it? I think that's it. Right, let's go check this out. Check out this beacon.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is amazing. Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up.
Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
Get on there, Kaidan.
No, don't touch it. It's too... The camera works so good in this game as well.
Makes it feel like an actual like sci-fi epic you might see on TV or cinema, you know?
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime. The Normandy, a human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
Ah, rah, hog.
This human must be eliminated.
Doctor? Dr. Chakwas. I think she's waking up.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
Minor throbbing. Nothing serious. How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
You were careless. No, don't blame
You
yourself.
had no way to know what would happen.
Actually, we don't even know if that's what set it off. Unfortunately, we'll never get the chance to find out.
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. The blast knocked you cold. Williams and I had to carry you back here to the ship.
I appreciate it.
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death, destruction... Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Nobody needs you, Kaidan.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
We feel bad about Jenkins.
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
Did we leave Gunnery Chief Williams back on Eden Prime?
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Good, I suppose.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and
Got annihilated.
The Council's going to want answers.
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the Council can see that.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best, a living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy. A lot of aliens think that way. Most of them don't do anything about it. But Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how, I don't know why. I only know it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
What are we gonna tell them? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
We prove Saren's gone rogue and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the Ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Aye, sir. Okay. Let's do that. We can explore the Normandy properly later.
Glad to see you're okay, Commander.
Let's just have a quick chat with these two, though.
Commander, I'm glad to see you're okay. Losing Jenkins was hard on the crew, and I'm glad we didn't lose you too.
Jenkins will be missed.
Yeah, I wish I could have done something to save him.
I was there. You did everything right. It was just bad luck. It's been a hell of a shakedown, Cruz. Our first mission ends with one Spectre killing another. The Citadel Council's not going to be happy about that. Probably use it to lever more concessions out of the Alliance.
You've got a good grasp of the situation. You a career man?
Yeah, a lot of biotics are. We're not restricted, but we sure don't go undocumented. May as well get a paycheck for it. Besides, my father served. I made him proud when I enlisted. Eventually. But is that why you're here? Because of your family?
My family were homesteaders on Mindoir. I'm the only one left. But I've moved beyond that.
Oh, that's right, a Kuz. I imagine that bought you any post in the fleet. Word is we're heading for the Citadel, ma'am. Can you, tell me why?
The captain hopes the ambassador can get an audience with the council. Tell them what Saren's been up to.
Makes sense. They'd probably like to know he's not working for them anymore. Whatever happens, we'll be ready, Commander.
Kaidan, to be fair to Kaidan, he is a better character than Carth. I think he's okay. It's just there are just party members I prefer to have around a bit more. But let's talk to Chakwas.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse, and the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth, or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
How well do you know the Lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record, over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Kaidan's lucky. He just gets migraines.
What do you know about Captain Anderson?
I've served with him for a few tours now. He knows when to let things slide and when to crack the whip. The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything they'll ever run into. And he cares about the people under his command.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Alright, let's go talk to Ash.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Thanks, Commander. I appreciate that.
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
We couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander. I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
Don't disappoint me, Williams.
Everyone on this ship has to do his or her part, Williams. Remember that.
Understood, ma'am.
I got Paragon for that conversation. Probably not for the last thing I said to her. I mean, this is... Oh, this is Anderson's room. Where am I going? I've got to go see Joker, haven't I? Come on, let's go do that. Wait, I'm going down. I want to go... Oh. Never mind, I'm going to have to go back up. Am I doing anything here now? Sometimes I just like to ride the elevators. To be fair, the layout in Mass Effect 2, which is the more recent one I've played, is different. You have to get an elevator up to the command deck, I think. It's the excuse I'm going to go with anyway. Oh, so there are certain things we can pick up just to get some XP. Grab those whenever I see them. Hey, Presley.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew.
Was the best of us. There's other stuff to pick up. I'll try and keep an eye out for it.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
Of that ship.
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. He needs to be stopped. The Council has to listen to us.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not hers.
Then we better hope the C-Sec investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
Yeah, he is a bit of an ass, unfortunately, Udina. I have done a run where I tried to like take his side over Anderson for everything to see if he'd ever be like nice to you, and he's not really. He just is an asshole. And in that, when you do that, Anderson doesn't like you, so yeah, it's tricky. Alliance Patrol report. Captain Hendrickson reported some unusual energy readings during a patrol of the Argos Rho cluster. She had particular concerns about the Hydra system, but was recalled before her team could investigate further. No patrols are scheduled for that sector. Do you want to send in a recon team? So that's a little side quest. Already been added to our journal there, just to go and check out that particular system, which we will do. We got up here. This is the another alien embassy here.
I understand what you're saying, but these allegations are very serious. Pleased greeting. Human, it is always good to see your kind. I am Ambassador Kalen. Genuine query. Is there something I can do for you this day?
Elcor are great because they can't put any inflection in their voice. They actually they say it out loud. What the inflection should be, like genuine query and resigned acceptance and stuff like that. It's quite fun. Tell me about the Elcor.
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
Tell me about the history and origins of the Elcor.
The Elcor were just beginning to explore Council space when the Asari first made contact with us. With their help, we discovered the relay closest to our system, and from there the Citadel. Proudly, within one lifetime we established a regular route to the Citadel, and quickly became one of the more active species living on this great station.
I'd like to know more about the culture of the Elcor.
Frankly, we Elcor prefer the safety and familiarity of our own colonies to the confines of space travel. Our society is built on small, tight-knit groups, though we are always welcoming to outsiders. Our government tends to be very stable. Our people are not very comfortable with sudden changes.
Why do you explain what you're about to say?
Our people communicate less through words and more through scent and slight movements. Plainly, we discovered our vocal expression was not enough to convey the feelings of our conversations to other species.
Why do you bother, Kalen? These EarthClan don't really care about our ways.
Remorseful response, Din. You don't truly believe that, and if you do, I am very sorry for you.
What do you do here?
Modestly, I work to bring the problems and the requests of the Elcor groups to the attention of the Council.
Ha! They only give us these positions to keep us quiet. The Council doesn't care about our races.
Chastising rebuke. Your tone is inappropriate, Din. This human is not to blame for your malcontent or your misconceived suspicions.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Sincere farewell. Good day to you, human. Enjoy your time on the Citadel.
But I want to talk to Din.
EarthClan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Din. At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Korlak, Volus Ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, Earth Clan?
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, Earth Clan.
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari and Salarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy. However, despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the Council.
Tell me about Volus culture.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status. Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our society is very malleable, and our government is always shifting and changing. Since we're not physically adept, we trade our services for protection.
What is it you do here?
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the Council.
Chastising rebuke.
Chastising rebuke.
The Council favors your species greatly.
You are naive. The Earth Clan will be invited to the Council long before our species will.
Why aren't the Elcor or Volus part of the Council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the Council. All but the Earth Clans, it would seem.
Dismissive. Ignore the Volus Ambassador, human. He is incorrect in his assessment.
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue to wait? Bah, this talk is wasted on the humans.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Yes, good.
Hello there, human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is all going so wrong, and it is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
What did this Asari do to get you so upset?
I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Where can I find this Asari consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human.
Think we can take care of that for him. Alright, we're on the Citadel now.
To the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
Don't really need to talk to the receptionist. I might pop up here though and see what's on this side. I'll need to remember the locations of these spider-like things for a quest at some point, but look at this. The XP from these things when we can. Oh, the Executor, okay. This is a bar, isn't it? Private
Don't
Fredericks.
believe the rumors. What do you want? Oh, Commander. Is there something I can do for you?
Relax, Private. This isn't an inspection.
Right, sorry. What can I do for you, Commander?
What can you tell me about the Asari consort?
Well, she's an Asari who works here as... That is, she helps people with things.
Very specific.
You never went to see her, did you, Fredericks?
No, I never did.
I couldn't afford it. It costs half a year's credits just to go in and talk to her.
Can you at least tell me where I can find her?
Sure. She's across the bridge from the embassies.
Thanks, kid. Have fun. Try not to get into too much trouble.
I will. Have fun, that is.
So we'll probably explore this part of the Citadel before we move on and go to the Council Tower. I don't think I can talk to Nasani yet.
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
Do later. And there's another one out there. We have to not take photos of them, but we have to.
This place seems strange. I wish there were more humans around.
We have to go and scan them at some point. That's what we do. Around here. You got stuff on his computer as well. Little side quest for us. Diplomatic advisory warning. The following message was transmitted from an untraceable account to multiple recipients across the extranet. Further monitoring of the situation is warranted. My fellow Biotic, you've been selected to receive this transmission because of our shared plight. Few understand us, fewer tolerate us. We must stand together. We must build our own new world. Come, join us in the Hawking Eta cluster. Only as one body can we right the wrongs done to our kind. I don't know if we have a lot to do with the Executor right now.
Commander Shepard, I didn't expect to see you here. Did Ambassador Udina send you?
I came on my own. I need information.
You humans are always so curious, always sticking your fingers into someone else's pie. Is that the right expression? Never mind, forget I asked. Was there something you needed, Commander?
I get the feeling you're not too fond of humans.
No, I just don't trust your kind. Not yet. You humans are eager to take all the power you can get, and you're being given a lot. If the Council wants to make humanity their new favorite pet, that's their business. But I don't have to like it.
The Council treats us like second-class citizens. We have to fight for everything we get.
Good. Then fight for it. But don't expect the rest of us to just sit back and let you take it. I'm a busy man, Commander. Are we done here?
What do you know about the Spectres?
They're the right hand of the Council, or so they like to be called. More like the underhanded side of the Council.
What do you have against the Spectres?
I can't abide any organization that considers itself above the law. Especially when it's left up to each individual Spectre to decide when and how to bend the rules.
Sometimes you have to bend the law to keep people safe.
I've been with CSEC for 30 years. I've never had to break the law to do my job, not once.
Yeah, right. You expect us to believe none of your officers are corrupt?
There are over 200,000 CSEC agents. Some of them are going to be bad. But we don't turn a blind eye to corruption like the Spectres do. We do our best to find and punish any officer who breaks the law. Spectres? They'll never come under that kind of scrutiny.
The galaxy needs people like that. People who do the dirty jobs.
I agree. But they need to be held to a higher standard. They need to be accountable. Saren's out of control. We both know that. But because he's a Spectre, the Council doesn't want to do anything about it. Is that the kind of person this galaxy needs?
Absolutely. The only thing that matters is accomplishing the task.
Maybe. But I've never had to cross that line to get the job done. Never.
Tell me about CSEC.
CSEC provides necessary police and security services throughout the Citadel. We're a civilian government agency, though many of our members have had military training. Of course, as the CSEC representative to the Council, I spend most of my time liaising between the two.
Tell me about your investigation into Saren.
Sorry, Commander. I don't make a habit of giving out details about ongoing investigations.
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander.
How much money do I have? Because there is shopping to be done here. I've got a bit. Probably got a few things to sell. I won't get much cash for this basic stuff, though.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
I mean, we're going to end up going everywhere, but I'm going to go over the bridge first of all, I think, to get to the consort place. Don't need the rapid transit. I mean, eventually we will use that, but you kind of want to go on foot first time round and just speak to everyone. Get all the quests, all the info. Bit of trading. I think it's just area transition over there. We'll eventually go there. Not right now.
That's nothing. I've had my office rearranged 5 times.
The one there. I forget how many there is in total. It's like 8 or 10, I think, maybe.
How should I know? It's not like keepers offer an explanation.
Welcome. I am Naylina. I don't recognize you as one of our expected clients today. Would you like me to see when the consort will be able to meet with you?
Can't I just go in?
I'm afraid not. Yeah, you must understand there are many who seek the consort services. But if you wish to leave your name, she'll make every effort to meet with you.
Commander Shepard, with the Alliance Navy.
Excellent. You should hear something in, 3 or 4 months.
Nobody's worth that much of a wait.
Well, that's not for me to judge. I have your name and you'll be contacted. Is there anything else?
I think I'm done here.
Oh, well, I hope you'll return again in the future. We always enjoy seeing new clients.
Naylina.
Yes, Sha'ira?
Send the commander up to see me. I wish to speak with her.
Yes, of course, mistress. It appears the consort has taken notice of you. She'd like to meet with you now.
Where do I go?
Just head upstairs. She'll be waiting for you.
Cool, straight in.
I see even the humans find the consort irresistible.
That is close enough, Commander. I've heard a great many things about you since your arrival here in our citadel.
You wanted to speak with me?
I have a certain problem that could use your expertise.
Maybe I can help.
I have a friend, Septimus, a retired Turian general. I won't discuss the details, but he wanted me to be more than I could be. We had a falling out. Now he spends his days in Korra's den, drinking and spreading lies about me. If you would speak to him as a fellow soldier, I believe he will listen to you and let the matter be.
What happened between you?
I respect his privacy too much to go into the details. If he wishes to tell you what happened, that is his prerogative.
What exactly do you want me to tell him?
Appeal to his sense of honor. Remind him of his position as a general. If you can convince him to stop spreading lies about me, I would be very grateful. Now I must ask you to take your leave. I have many clients waiting to see me.
Okie doke, another mission.
I have to admit I'm a little nervous.
That's understandable. Many are a little unsure.
I think the next thing along here is the shops. See what they've got for us. Krogan. Oh, I just talked to Ash.
Hard to believe the Krogan were once seen as the saviors of the galaxy.
We'll be meeting a Krogan fairly soon. So what's there? This leads to another area. Or does it? Is that just the bridge? Oh, it's another bit of the bridge. Okay. Going another way then. See what the shop's got for us.
Ah, human. This one is greatly pleased to see you here in my decadent emporium.
Who are you?
This one's face name is Delaninder, though many in this place simply refer to it as Delan. Please take time to examine the fine goods it has for purchase, all of great worth.
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
What do we want? Let's view the standard items to begin with. What we got here? So I can't afford anything like this. This is going to way too much money. We're going to have to go way down this side. Getting a license to sell stuff could be a good idea, though. I don't really like the Survivor gear. I think that Phoenix is good, but that's quite a lot of money. Let's see what I can sell him. Sell that. The Avenger stuff, I think, is the basic one. To be honest, anything that's a level 1, we're going to outpace pretty quick, so sell all this stuff now, I think. So it's only brought me to 1800. Okay, so nothing there, but I'm going to talk to you again.
Commander.
Show me your items.
Oh, this one
non-human
is...
armors? Yeah, I don't like any of these sets. Have a quick look at his upgrades.
Commander.
Show me your items.
Can't even afford that. Basic rounds. So what does this do? So it goes through shields better, but doesn't do as much damage. I think I'm fine for the time being.
Big place.
What else have we got around here? Ah, Barla Von. He might not talk to us yet.
What's this? One of the Earth Clan. Ah, a very famous one, yes? You are the one called Shepard. The tale of how you survived the great tragedy on Akuz is truly remarkable. I am amazed each time I hear it.
You've got me at a disadvantage here.
Forgive me, Earth Clan. My name is Barla Von. My job makes it necessary for me to keep informed. I am a financial advisor to many important clients here on the Citadel. When someone as important as yourself arrives on the station, I take notice.
Tell me more about your job.
Galactic finance is incredibly complex. A mix of laws and regulations from dozens of interstellar economies. I'm an expert in how all these economies interact. For a fee, I share my expertise. I also offer premium services for those clients who need someone to conduct business without drawing unwanted attention. Discreet and efficient. That's my motto.
Sounds pretty shady.
Everything I do falls completely within the bounds of interstellar commerce law. Even so, many of my clients would prefer their transactions remain undisclosed. For example, suppose a Hanar ambassador was petitioning the Council to reduce tariffs on Hanar goods. How would it look if he had money invested in a Hanar exporting company? Even if his true motives were to help his people, he would be accused of advancing the petition for his own personal gain. I can keep his personal finances private.
Still sounds shady to me.
Then we can only hope you will never be cursed with a large enough fortune to require my services.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
He's someone we need to speak to for a particular quest later on, I believe. Let's go this way around to begin with.
know, art doesn't normally do much for me, but that relay statue, I like.
Pretty neat.
Look at that bug thing over there. What's it doing?
Please do not disturb the keepers.
I think that leads up to the embassies again. So let's go to the Citadel Tower. Let's go and talk to the council.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
The council isn't going to ask me any questions, are they?
I doubt it. We've made our reports. Now we just have to trust Ambassador Udina.
No, we don't, sir.
Garrus! Gaming BFF.
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the council? Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vakarian. I was the officer in charge of the C-Sec investigation into Saren.
Sounds like you really want to bring him down.
I don't trust him. Something about him rubs me the wrong way. But he's a Spectre. Everything he touches is classified. I can't find any hard evidence.
I think the council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you.
We'll meet again, Garrus.
You don't want to keep the council waiting.
Don't you worry. Yeah, we want to do the council first. There is other people and stuff to do here, but we want to do the council first, I think.
The hearing's already started. Come on.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard, the one who let the beacon get destroyed.
You're the one who destroyed the beacon, then you tried to cover it up.
Shift the blame to cover your own failures. Just like Captain Anderson. He's taught you well. But what can you expect from a human?
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
You can't hide behind the Council forever.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
This meeting is adjourned.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
Tell me about this history between you and Saren.
I worked with him on a mission a long time ago. Things went bad. Real bad. We shouldn't talk about this here. But I know what he's like. And he has to be stopped.
We need to deal with Saren ourselves.
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the Executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The Ambassador's right. I need to step aside.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
An information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder. I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren, but his information won't come cheap.
Tell me more about the Shadow Broker.
He's a necessary evil of galactic politics. Buying and selling information is a part of the game, and the Shadow Broker just happens to be the best player on the field. Always sells to the highest bidder. Doesn't get involved in politics, doesn't pick sides. A simple system, but it works. He's not a threat to anyone, not directly. He's just a resource we can use, or she is. Or maybe they are. Nobody really knows.
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago, I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a known terrorist threat. Saren eliminated his target, but a lot of people died along the way, innocent people. And the official records just covered it all up. But I saw how he operates. No conscience, no hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
Killing innocents doesn't end wars. It causes them.
I know how the world works, Commander. Sometimes you're forced to make unpleasant decisions, but only if there's no other way. Saren doesn't even look for another option. He's twisted, broken. He likes the violence, the killing. And he knows how to cover his tracks.
I should go.
Good luck, Shepard. I'll be over in the Ambassador's office if you need anything else.
Okay, so we're sort of free to explore the council chamber a bit more. Where everything is.
Oh.
What now, Ash?
So, this is where the Council passes judgment on all us little folk, huh? Ever get the feeling ran over our heads, Commander?
Okay, so we're going to get the mission to scan these little bugs. As I said, there is one right over there as well. Jorban, he's the dude.
That guy's up to something.
What? Oh, no, I wasn't. Never mind. Yes, is there something you want?
Why are you so interested in the Keepers?
Keepers? I've got no interest in the
Don't get coy. I know what I saw.
I'm not so sure I should be talking to you about this.
We're just talking. Is there something wrong with that?
No. I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I'm using a small scanner to gather readings on the Keepers. So far I've had mixed results. I find it difficult to get near the creatures.
Why were you being so secretive about it, though?
Well, technically we're not supposed to disturb the Keepers. I don't really think my scanning disturbs them, but the authorities might disagree. I'd like to do it more openly, but it's not really worth getting arrested over.
I can help you out. I'm not worried about the authorities.
I don't even know who you are.
I'm Commander Shepard with the Alliance military.
Well, I suppose I could use the help. You'll need this. It's the scanning device I developed. Activate it each time you see a Keeper. All collected data will automatically upload to my database. I'll even send a few credits your way for each unique scan.
What are you doing with the data once you've scanned it?
Trying to learn whatever I can about the Keepers. We see them working everywhere, yet we know so little about them. I'm a scientist. I want to know what makes them tick.
I should get going then.
Yes, I have much work myself. So long, and good luck with the scanning.
Right, we'll do this one. Ooh, we got a level. Very nice. Now you can, because you get a little bit of money for each keeper, you can actually save it till later, and the money goes up as you level up. In terms of the XP, though, it's always kind of proportional to progress towards the next level. So, although you get more XP, it is still the same kind of progress to the next one. I mean, I could save it, but I'm just going to scan them as we come to them. I mean, at a certain point, money just is no longer a problem in the game, because you max out the money you can have, and you reach a point where your inventory is full of stuff, and you can't sell anything because your money's filled. And you end up just having to sort of break stuff down into what's called Omnigel, which is used... Oh, I can't remember what Omnigel's used for. Something. There's another keeper over there. Now, I can't remember how... There might be more than 8. I mean, we've seen quite a...
The Volus won't be joining the council for years.
We've seen quite a few already, so I think there might be a dozen. It'll say in the journal, but... Alright, let's have a look. So in the journal, scan the keepers. Says... There's 20, in fact. Wow. Okay. But let's level up anyway. So I think the only way to do that is by here. Another 6 points. So I'd like to... Yeah. Let's unlock pistols. So now for every level of pistol, accuracy and damage goes up. I think it's good to get as much of that as we can. I'd like to build towards Singularity, but I probably want to have Adept going as well. Always have the Charm as high as you can have it, and I think this opens up new slots as you gain Paragon things, and then Intimidate as you gain Renegade as well. I think I should put in there Barrier. I'm going to put another one in Warp so that I can get towards Singularity, which is kind of like a black hole type thing that sucks people in and lifts them around. It's quite fun. That's fine. Caden. He doesn't have any weapons in here at all, does he? I think we need someone with electronics. I mean... towards that as well. And then Ash, who's a bit by the by because we're not going to be using her really, but we're good to get sniper rifles, so maybe we'll work towards that. Okay. What else have we got? Oh, there's something else over here, a little side quest. Rear Admiral Kahuku.
No, I'm waiting to speak with one of the Councilor's assistants.
Oh, there's another keeper over there.
Commander.
Oh, I think we must get a lead to talk to him then at some point, because he does. He gives us a side quest, but he did allow me to see that.
No, I just want to ask a couple of questions.
I'm not going to fast travel because it's always worth going on foot just to find people to speak to and maybe see a keeper to scan. We've got 4 now. There's another 16 to go. But I'm going to head to kind of the other levels of the Citadel, I think.
I can't believe the council ignored.
We could go and speak to Vala Vaughn, I suppose. So we were kind of pointed in his direction.
It's only natural they take his word over ours.
They use the elevator rides to disguise level loading. There's quite a few elevators in the game. And it's quite funny, in one of the later games, I forget if it's Mass Effect 2 or 3 or one of the DLCs for those, they make a bit of fun of it.
This one believes it has the right to move freely through this area.
That Hanar refuses to listen to reason. Why can't it act in an orderly and lawful manner?
Are there laws being broken here?
I am not unreasonable. The Hanar is free to spew its nonsense once it purchases an evangelical permit.
What's the purpose behind the evangelical permits?
Forcing religious evangelicals to register for a permit weeds out undesirables. It keeps the area safe. The Citadel is too important to become a battleground for a religious war.
If you'd like, I could talk to the Hanar for you.
I have argued with the stubborn jelly all afternoon. You are certainly welcome to try.
Do you desire to learn of the Enkindlers? Or has the Honorable CSEC officer enlisted assistance?
Why is the CSEC officer harassing you?
The CSEC officer requests that this one purchase an evangelical permit to spread the truth of the Enkindlers.
Let me talk to the CSEC officer. Perhaps I can explain the situation.
This one would be most grateful for...
Any progress with that Hanar?
I think you should let the Hanar preach in the Presidium.
The Presidium is a place of culture and respect. It should not be filled with zealots shouting their idiocy. Why should the jellies get special treatment? Every other species understands and obeys the laws.
If I purchased the evangelical permit myself, would that take care of things?
As long as it stays in approved areas once it has the permit, yes. That would solve the issue for me.
I'll be back.
I don't care what you have to do, just...
Has the CSEC officer...
I'll keep working on it.
This one will continue to spread its message. Has the CSEC officer been assuaged?
I'll keep working on it.
This one will continue to spread its message.
Where do I buy the thing from?
Has the CSEC officer been assuaged?
Is this really how you want to represent the Enkindlers?
The truth of the Enkindlers must be made known. They gave the Hanar language, and gave the universe the mass relays. This one only wishes to spread the truth to any who will listen. There is no intent to cause trouble.
What if I purchase the evangelical permit for you?
Finances are only a partial limitation. This one does not believe that one should pay in order to speak the truth. However, this one also does not possess the 150 credits necessary to purchase the permit.
Alright.
150 credits. This should cover you.
This is a most appreciated action. You are not of the Hanar, but you wish to help spread the truth of the Enkindlers. This one will not cause any further trouble for the CSEC officer. This one offers its thanks.
Okay, oh, there's another... Did I walk past that keeper? Not scan it. Oh.
Welcome to the Please do not disturb the keepers.
Alright, let's go talk to Vala Vaughn. I think it's just over this bridge.
Is there anything I can do for you today, Commander?
I heard you work for the Shadow Broker. Do you have any information about Saren?
You're very blunt, Shepard. But you're right. I am an agent for the Shadow Broker. And I do know something about Saren.
I hear your information can be expensive.
Normally, this information would cost a small fortune. But these are exceptional circumstances. So I am going to give it to you for free.
What's the catch?
There is no catch. The Shadow Broker is quite upset with Saren right now. They used to do a lot of business, until Saren turned on him.
Saren's turned on a lot of people lately.
I don't know the details, but the Shadow Broker hired a freelancer to deal with it. A Krogan mercenary.
How do I find him?
I heard he was paying Citadel Security a visit. If you hurry, you can probably catch him before he leaves the C-Sec Academy.
Thanks for the info.
My pleasure, Commander.
That should probably be our next stop. Go and meet the guy. One of my favourite characters in the game. Probably up here is best, actually. There's another keeper over there, too. Anything that says examine, I should be hitting it with the interaction key, as it gives you XP. Oh, yeah, it's probably down these stairs, isn't it?
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
I'm going to walk over this bit as well. Did I miss another set of stairs? Darn it. Don't think there's any keepers here or anything to interact with. So let's get over to the academy. Let's meet Rex.
In light of the recent attack on Eden Prime, many colonial investors are pulling their support for future projects. Proponents of expanded human colonization insist that Eden Prime was an isolated case. Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply.
There he is. Rexy!
Witnesses saw you making threats in Fist's bar. Stay away from him.
I don't take orders from you.
This is your only warning, Rex.
You should warn Fist. I will kill him.
You want me to arrest you?
I want you to try.
Go on. Get out of here.
Yes, human.
I'm trying to bring down Saren. Barlavon said to talk to you.
Barlavon is a wise man. We may share a common goal, human.
Enlighten me.
I've been hired to kill the owner of Cora's Den, a man named Fist. He did something very foolish.
What'd he do?
He betrayed the Shadow Broker. A Quarian showed up here on the Citadel. She was on the run. She wanted to trade information for a safe place to hide, so she went to Fist. He promised to arrange a meeting between her and the Shadow Broker. Instead, he contacted Saren.
What does Saren have to do with this?
Well, the Quarian has something that connects Saren to the Geth. He paid Fist a small fortune for her.
If we get our hands on that evidence, we can prove that Saren's a traitor. And the Council will have to listen to us.
Where's the Quarian now?
Last I heard, Fist still had her. Probably somewhere inside his club. You help me kill Fist, she's all yours.
Time we paid Fist a visit.
What about Garrus, that Turian? He wants to take Saren down too.
He might come in handy.
He was here just before you showed up. Said he was going to follow up a lead on his investigation. Wanted to speak to the doctor at the med clinic.
Move out.
Rex, you're joining. Kaidan, you're joining. There we go.
Every time I visit the Citadel, C-Sec brings me here for a friendly chat.
Cool. Well, I think we'll leave it there for this first episode. When we come back, we're going to head out to... I think we're going to go up to the medical office and try and find Garrus. And Rex and Garrus tend to be my go-to squad pretty much for the game. But yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed this first episode of my playthrough of Mass Effect. Let me know in the comments what you thought. I mean, is it something you played before? Is it something you enjoyed? Is it something that perhaps you didn't play and are now seeing for the first time? Let me know your thoughts either way. Hopefully you've enjoyed this. If you have, if you could hit that like button, that's always great. And if you're watching this and still not subscribed to the channel, be great if you could do that as well. So thanks very much, and I hope to see you next time for more Mass Effect. Bye for now.